And yesterday we went to the track. First thing first, we did not take the old Blindmaro here. We took Garett's 1979 Firebird, which is known as the Birdzilla. And his dad took his car. His dad has a 1979 Pontiac Grand Prix. Garett, goal for yesterday was to run 11:30s, and he went 11:30s. The first pass was an 11:38, and the second pass was a 11:33, and I believe both of them were somewhere around 118 mile an hour trap speed. The old man went 10:51 in the first pass, and then I don't know what he went the second pass. I believe it was another 10:50 something. Can't remember off the top of my head. Don't have time slip. So anyway, next thing is, I'm sure everybody's gonna ask, why didn't you take your car? Well, there's two reasons behind that. One, I don't have a trailer. I don't have a trailer yet. I don't have access to a trailer to use, and I could have drove it there, but if you break it, how do you get it home? And there ain't no way Garett's gonna let me drive his car home. And then the other thing is, we had a little bit of a oops, I guess. I don't even know how to describe it. I use a MSD 6010 ignition box to fire my coils, and I was doing some testing on a closed private circuit of the two-step and the launch, trying to figure out how to get that dialed in. Still got the slicks on the car, or you know, the Mickey Thompson ET Street R bias ply tire. And I was on a two-step, and it was snapping, popping, and banging, you know, like it's supposed to on the two-step. And I let off to the button, and it started rolling out. It was rolling pretty good, and all of a sudden it started breaking up like no other. I was like, holy shit. And so I pushed the clutch in, I got out of it, and the car just died. I'm like, it was making some horrific noises. And noises of concern. And I tried to crank it, and nothing would happen. And I figured I'd just like fouled all the spark plug out. I used the two-step too much. So I put the car in second gear. I just dropped the clutch to try to mechanically start the car. You know, or the old push start method. And well, it snapped and banged, and it banged so loud that I had earplugs in, and I could feel it. Like, I could feel the concussion, and it hurt. And I was like, oh no. So at this point I'm thinking, I'm gonna find a connecting rod laying on the ground. Like, this is not good. Like, I just blew this motor up. So I got the car home, had to call my dad to rescue me, and we messed around, or I got it home, I messed around with it. I pulled all the spark plugs out, I looked at all the plugs, and all of them looked okay. I mean, they were still, you know, they're not like perfect. Look, the car's still rich and everything, but they weren't like fouled out, nasty and disgusting. And you know, they didn't have any like missing straps, or there was nothing to show on the spark plug that there was anything going wrong inside the engine. And then I just cranked it on the starter with no plugs in it, just to hear if there was anything in the bottom end, or any knocking, anything crazy going on. And it sounded smooth. It built 20 pounds of oil pressure on the starter. I was like, all right, so that's good. We still got oil pressure and everything. And so then, you know, we started messing around with the wiring. Like, this is okay, so we got an electrical issue now. And long story short, my old MSD 6010 here is now a certified, oh wait, it's upside down. Oh, okay. It's now a certified paperweight. If I shake it, and this ain't the wires rattling, I don't know how much that'll come through, but there's something rattling inside there, and it smells. The box, it smells like fire, like burnt electronic fire. So something happened inside that box. I called MSD to try to figure out if we wired something wrong, because I'm using my switch on my shifter to activate the line lock and the two-step. The guy I talked to on the phone didn't seem to think that was a problem, and he wasn't very helpful, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. So anyway, I have a new MSD 6014 3, and the 3 is the to say that it's the black box. Like that blends in a little nicer, fits the car nicer since it's all black down here. Not that I like to black everything out, but the red just kind of stuck out. You know, it didn't match anything, so we're trying to match. This box here has a lot more modern features on it. Even the USB port is a modern, you know, USB 2.0 port, or more modern USB 2.0 port. It's not an old serial connector that was on the 6010 box. This has a built-in map sensor, 2.5 bar map sensor, which is not hooked up right now, but we're going to use in the future. And it has a bunch of other trick stuff. Hold on, beef farm equipment going by. Alright, sorry about that. They're pulling another load of corn out of the field. This harness also, or this box also comes with a lot nicer of a harness. It has more sensors on it, like, you know, the built-in map, but it also has a coolant sensor, and it'll like pull timing if it detects the coolant gets too hot. But speaking of, you know what would have been freaking nice is it already has the coolant temp sensor and all that stuff built in. It should have, you know, it should have a thing where it could activate a set of relays. They don't have to be internal relays, but it could activate a set of relays to turn on some electric fans. That would have been real slick. And then the one thing, you know, to add to the wish list of features is like Garrett, he got this fancy distributor, and he can control his distributor with his phone via Bluetooth and an app, and he can actually pull the spark out of the distributor. So the only way the car would start is if they actually changed the entire distributor. That would be pretty cool if MSD could build that, you know, MSD owned by Holley, if they could build features like that into this ignition box, but also build features like that, the Bluetooth part of it, into their EFI stuff, their Dominator, HP, and Terminator EFIs. Because how cool would that be? You could park the car somewhere, pull the app up, pull the tune out of it, and no one would be able to start the car. The only way they'd be able to steal the car is if they put it on a trailer, or, you know, pulled up with a rollback or something. So that's two features I'd like to see MSD add. Anyway, though, I'm gonna tidy up the wire a little bit, and then we're gonna do more wiring, tidy up later on down the road. But I'm gonna take the car out for a drive and just test it. You know, it's nice out. They never put any salt on the road yet. It's been warm out. It's gonna continue to be warm out. Might be able to make it to the track one more time this year. Fingers crossed, weather permitting. So that's the game plan. But anyway, though, went to the track yesterday, and I took some video of Garrett. I took his second pass, which was the 1133. I took a video of his dad's second pass, and that car got a little wild, and I give the old man credit. He drove the hell out of the thing. It got a little more sideways than I would have liked to seen it get sideways, and you can see it in the in-car view. It definitely started moving around a whole lot on him. And yeah, so I'm gonna put those videos in there for you guys to see. I've seen 287 subscribers now. Thank you to everybody liking, comment, subscribing. Hope that you continue to like, comment, subscribe, support the channel. Really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And let's keep growing together on to bigger and better things.